All right, guys, here we go. We got LifeMoker here. This is their jump starter. This is the GS300. This thing is super sweet. We're going to be able to jump start a car and be able to take care of everything. I got my wife's van out here. Want to see if we can jump it. We're having some problems with our battery, so we're going to hop into it and check it out. So we can pick this up. The battery capacity of this is 59.2 kilowatts here, or watts per hour, and it's going to be putting out 3,000 amps when we're absolutely using it. This thing's super simple to use. I'm super excited to get into it. Couple things: you're going to switch on your jump starter, you're going to connect your cables, you're going to connect the clamps to the car battery, press the start, it's going to roll over and make it happen, starting the vehicle. And last but not least, you're going to remove the jumper cables and be happy because you're on your way. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let me show you what you need to do, what you need to know about this jump starter so you can make it happen. First things first, comes in a sweet box. I don't know about you, but having something like this to protect all your goods is super important. So we have it all here. It is going to be sturdy. It's going to be able to sit in the trunk, kind of put it in a proper spot so we don't have any issues. You got a little handle on it, which makes it nice, but this thing can go anywhere with you. Pack it, store it, travel with it, and you're good to go. Let's open it up and see what we're working with here on the inside. On the front side of it, you're going to have actual unit, which we'll get into in just a minute. On the other side, you have your manual. You have your plug-in with your jumper cables. Check those jumper cables out right there. They're going to be able to connect right into it. I do like that you have some additional lights here, which we'll get into in just a minute. And then last but not least, you have your USB-C to USB charging cable. That is what you're going to be using to charge it anywhere and everywhere to make sure this thing is taken care of. Now, what we're here for is the actual unit, because we need to get this bad boy up and jumped and started. Let's set this off to the side and take a full look at it so we can see what we are working with. So we have our unit right here. Check that beefy boy out. Really nice. Super excited to get into it. First things first is you have your power up top. Let's go ahead and power it on. It shows you the percentage right on the unit. We're sitting at 83% right out of the box. That is absolutely awesome. No problems whatsoever with that. Next thing is you have a light. Check out this. You have a light on the side of it. You can turn that bad boy on, so you're gonna have some lumens that's gonna be able to take care of you and make sure your stuff is shined on so you don't have any issues when you're working at night. You don't wanna be stranded at night. If you've been stranded at night, you know that's a problem at the end of the day. So there is going to take care of that problem. You can turn that on and off right there with your button. Makes it super simple and easy to use. Now, flipping it over on this side, you have your USB 1, USB 2, and Type-C in. Remember, the in is where you're going to be charging, so you're going to be USB to Type-C in. You got this little cover right there. That is what you're going to be using, so you can charge all your devices and everything from anywhere and everywhere, which makes it super nice and easy to function with. Now, next thing is going to be your charging cord and port. Here it is, off to the side. So they give this off to the side for you so you can be taken care of. We're going to be plugging in our actual jumper cables here and be able to make it happen. One thing I'm going to note on this is going to be you had a longer red cord than black one. Not sure why that's the case, but that's definitely what we're seeing here. Next thing is we have our case and cover for our actual jumper cables. There it is. And then last but not least, on our jumper cables, there's a ton of information on them. You got what your letter stands for. So low capacity, you got reverse connection, and high temperature. So all that information, you're going to get all the indications that you need popping over here on your lights, standby and ready, and everything in between. This is absolutely awesome. It's going to give you a ton of feedback on it, and that's why I love it, and that's why we're using it to start our van. So at the end of the day, let's go ahead and plug it in and see what we're working with. You do get a reset button on the side. Let's see what it looks like when we plug it in to the unit. First things first is you do have a specific order to put it in. So this one is like a circle and then like a half moon style thing on the other side. So make sure you're plugging it in the right way. It's going to beep when you got it in. Love that, showing you that it is on. We got our standby mode, and then green would be ready. That means you are absolutely plugged in right there, which is super important to note it. Guys, we would turn this guy on just like that. We have our power. We're going to get it plugged in and show you how to work it here in just a minute. This is the LifeMoker jump starter, the GS300. Check it out.